Question on everyone's mind today. Do fast fad diets work? Let's get into it. Before we start, let's make sure we follow up and subscribe to YouTube, Insta, TikTok. You can see it right there. Anyway, today we're going to take a deep dive into fast fad diets, what they are, why they've been so popular, different types of fad diets that have come and gone, the effects they have, and the most pressing question: do they actually work? Let's kick off with a basic definition. A fast fad diet usually refers to a short-term restrictive eating plan, or sometimes a so-called miracle food that promises rapid weight loss or health improvements in just days or weeks. Now, some notable celebrities and influencers who promoted fad diets include, don't come for me, include the Kardashians and Cardi B, who promoted detox teas that promise weight loss. In reality, these teas are basically laxatives in fancy packaging. They cause massive fluid loss, so you're just losing water weight, and can even lead to dependency without getting to the crux cause of the weight issue itself. The FTC has even taken action against some of these marketers for false claims, amongst other things. Liver King, who promoted his ancestral lifestyle and raw organ meat diet, claiming it would give you a natural physique like his. That ended in a scandal where leaked emails revealed he was on $10,000 a month worth of anabolics and HGH. Now, regarding the raw meat diet stuff, I'm going to touch on that and its problems later on in this video. Paul Saladino, also formerly known as Carnivore MD, who pushed the carnivore diet, eating only meat, organs, and fats, while cutting out plants, vegetables, and fruits. He claimed he could help with autoimmune issues like eczema, digestive health, recovery, and more. But in his own words, it left him with crashed testosterone, sleep problems, palpitations, muscle cramps, and more. Now, I can go on with dozens more celebrities and influencers who've pushed and still push fad diets, but we'll be here all day. Why fad diets are so popular? There's a few key reasons. 1. Celebrity and influencer promotion. Charismatic, famous people push these diets hard, sometimes because they genuinely believe in them, and sometimes because they're making money, and sometimes both. People trust or admire them, so if X says it works, then Y will listen to it till it makes them Z forever. No? Not funny? Okay, my bad. Apologize for the jokes. Number 2, people want shortcuts. Most people are lazy when it comes to their body and weight. If someone hears they can lose 6 kg in 4 weeks before their holiday, they'll jump on it instantly. Number 3, they're simple. A diet that says just drink juice or cut carbs or drink detox tea sounds easy enough for the laziest person to stick to for 2 to 3 weeks, especially if they've been promised a huge weight drop. Let's dive into common types of fad diets. Some of the most popular include keto diet, which is a very low carb, high fat diet. Carnivore diet, only meat and animal products, zero plant foods. Juicing or juice cleanser diet, primarily fruits and veggies blended, taken 3 to 5 times a day. Raw meat diet, eating raw meat straight from the butcher's board. Let's get into the problems with these diets. I'm going to speed run through these issues, or else we'll be here all day. Keto can cause dizziness, fatigue, and brain fog. Leads to nutrition deficiencies like low fiber, which causes digestive issues. It's very hard to sustain. Yes, quick weight loss, but it's mostly water weight, and people regain it quickly after stopping. Carnivore diet, just like keto, it leads to nutrition deficiencies by cutting out plants and grains. It raises cholesterol, which increases heart disease risk. Very, very restrictive and unsustainable long term. Juicing diet lacks proteins and healthy fats, which can lead to muscle loss, poor recovery, and low energy. It can spike blood sugar, making it dangerous for people with diabetes or PCOS. Now, as soon as you stop, you regain the weight, often even more. Raw meat diet, huge foodborne illnesses, stuff like bacteria or E. coli, and parasites like tapeworms and more. Raw foods are harder to digest, can lead to nausea, diarrhea, or infections. Plus, nutrition imbalance from eating too much of one food group and nowhere enough of the other food group. So, we're here at the $1 million question. Do they work? The answer is yes and no. Yes, in the short term, all of these diets will make you lose some form of weight, usually water weight. The numbers of the scales will drop. Why? Because at the end of the day, they all create a calorie deficit, just in an extreme gimmicky way. Juice, for example, is just a very aggressive deficit. However, no, in the long term and for your health, the supposed health benefits don't hold up. Over time, these diets are more harmful than helpful for many of reasons I stated earlier. Not one of them produce lasting results. They all create a yo-yo effect in where people will gain the weight they once had when they stop, and even often gaining more than before. So, my conclusion, fad diets aren't worth it. You're better off building repeatable, sustainable habits that you can stick to long term. That way, you'll steadily lose fat, build muscle, and actually create a lifestyle that lasts. Instead of chasing quick fixes and cutting corners for holiday, where your belly will still look big in that photo. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Now, for those of you stuck around to the end, and now wondering how to build those habits, that's where I come in. My coaching is designed to give you the foundation and progression you need. So, click my link tree in the bio, enjoy my online coaching. Act fast. I know you're ready for change. Thank you if you watched it to the end. You know what to do. Have a lovely day.